Good evening. Welcome to the Pearl Report. I'm Diana Lin. Since 2009, November 11th has become a day of frenzied buying on mainland Chinese websites. Consumers pounce on what's hyped to be the biggest discounts of the year. Businessmen rake in multi-billion yuan windfalls from goods and services. But Double 11 also generates tons of waste, from discarded packaging to unwanted merchandise. Is it all worth it? November 11th is Singles' Day. In recent years, mainland Chinese online platforms hold large-scale promotional activities on this day.
这是买，哇！一下子把这个月工资全部花完了，我应该剁手。
Yue seldom sees her younger twin, Sue, after the latter moved to Wenzhou with her husband. But on this day, Sue flew to Guangzhou to spend November 11th with her sister.
To post 90s, November 11 beats traditional festivals.
Yes, firstly, there's loads of goods. Brands they notice normally have the year's biggest discounts.
They and their roommate Barbie are poised to buy online, from daily necessities to furniture and appliances, clothes and food. Purchasing begins at 12 midnight.
74.8除以81，天哪，一卷纸巾不到1块钱。你们用过吗？
The most popular items are sold in minutes, even seconds. They have to plan what goods to target first.
我们可以买这个动漫的节令影。
对呀，哎，我就是要抢这个。
这个原价
代购买的话
1280，双十一的话999，然后它这上面的话就是每满400块钱还可以再给你10块钱。
They decided to buy the face cleanser first. The earlier they place an order, the better the free gifts.
在这个店里面剁手 Top 1的呢，就可以送 iPhone 8，然后 Top 2、3的话会送这个美图手机，
很多家电啊，送这些家电产品，还有这个项链啊，还会提高原价。
啊，99元，感觉这好像有种划时代的那一刻，感觉比过年这跨年还要紧张哎。
最后30秒。
哎呦我的妈，点到别的地方去。9、8、7、6。天哪！5。
哦，这个难。
The Double 11 Shopping Carnival began in 2009 as an online activity. Not many people took notice. From 2013, sales soared from 30 billion yuan to last year's 120 billion. Will this year chalk another record high?
The
3 of them targeted this model of face cleanser.
那这个，哦，我们抢到一个，芭比你有抢到没有？
抢不到，我2部手机都抢不到。
怎么分呢？我好幸运。
But they soon found out some of the merchandise they put on their purchase carts have sold out.
卖光了，快买呀，妹妹，快买！天哪！
还漫不经心的，结果一瞬间已经下架了，卖光了。
A mere 2 hours into the battle, the two sisters spent over 10,000 yuan, saving over 1,000 yuan. They say they'll continue buying.
我们现在中场休息一下，补充一下体力。因为刚才的话，就有些产品它已经被抢光了，但是因为有些人他如果说没有在那个时间内付款的话，他会被就是取消。那这样的话，我们还有捡漏。
那你们就持续的不睡觉吗？不累不困吗？
没有。
哎呀，1年1度的双11拼了。
Double 11 is an assessment of the whole e-commerce industry.
This massage equipment vendor prepared for the shopping carnival for nearly a fortnight, wrapping goods up to the eve of Double 11.
I'm wrapping an eye massager. Normally, we wrap 3,000 to 4,000 in a month. For Double 11, we've wrapped more than 6,000. Our factory has 120 workers, double the normal manpower.
Businessman Li Wei says on Double 11 last year, he forecast sales worth 8 million yuan and sold 10 million worth. He estimates sales of 12 million this year. Most customers put the goods they want into their online carts. Li Wei says based on the number of orders, he expects to use up 50,000 cardboard boxes this year.
These are packaging materials and cardboard boxes to be used these 3 days. Maybe you see many today, maybe tomorrow or even the day after, there'll be none, all gone. Data before Double 11 are very bad. I don't mind letting you see them. The trend is straight downwards. From November 1st to 10th, our shop didn't sell much.
He says besides businessmen, online platforms also offer discounts. He believes sales won't drop. Also, an atmosphere has been instilled in recent years for this frenzied buying. Consumers follow it blindly.
At Double 11, everyone joins in the fun of buying. For Chinese people, when one person wants to do something or not do something, those behind look on. But when a group does something, those behind won't just watch, they join in. Double 11 is like red packet rain. We businessmen gleefully anticipate this day.
As he anticipated, on the night of Double 11, Li Wei got wind of sales exceeding last year's record. All the goods to be dispatched are stored in this 20,000 square foot warehouse.
The target is nearly reached. Some models might have sold more than expected. Goods falling short of the target can be quickly sold on December 12th.
To us couriers, Double 11 is the devil.
Zhang Haibin went from Hunan to Shenzhen 8 years ago to run a courier business. To cope with Double 11, he hired 6 more helpers.
Whether it's Tmall, Taobao or JD, as long as their data are up to date, they need logistics for transport. The amount of express deliveries will be proportional to that.
Handling express deliveries from November 11th, both incoming and outgoing parcels were threefold the normal amount.
I do everything. For instance, picking up goods, delivering goods and packaging materials. Today is mainly picking up goods. Everybody's coming continuously to pick up goods. If the amount of goods is normally 5,000 to 6,000, on Double 11, it's about 15,000.
Getting off work at 6 a.m., Zhang Haibin sleeps for about an hour and returns to work busier than ever. After this delivery, he hurries downstairs. The lorry he came in couldn't wait and went on first. Zhang decides to walk back to the shunting station.
Can't help it. The lorry must hurry to pick up goods at the next place.
He stored the goods he picked up in this large shunting station in Shenzhen.
Here is a pipeline operation. All the express deliveries our couriers pick up every day are taken directly to this point. Each package is scanned. After scanning, they're bagged according to provinces, then sent off to headquarters.
Zhang Haibin says Double 11 is a hectic but lucrative day for his workers. It's also a tribulation.
My workers say don't hold any Double 11, any shopping carnival. Don't hold it in one day. So much work in one go is unbearable, tough on the body.
This transfer station is in Zhongshan. During the Double 11 Carnival between 2 and 6 a.m. daily, over 100 lorries come here to load and unload. Express deliveries are transferred to a large-scale station to be sent elsewhere.
On Double 11, goods volume can double or triple to 600,000, 800,000 pieces. First step is to unload the goods, then separate them. Small parcels go through automated sorting. Big packages are put directly into this space.
The commander, Zhao Zhiqiang, says preparations for Double 11 began half a year ago. This day is supposed to be a logistical peak, but due to the rain, the goods came late and 200 lorries had to stand by to meet a greater demand. Zhao says in 2010, the warehouse was full to bursting and lorries had to queue up to bring goods in.
That time I suffered a lot. Didn't expect such a huge volume of goods. At the time, people couldn't believe the volume would grow so much, soaring tenfold, 100-fold.
Zhao Zhiqiang says the rain coming at the busiest time made it even more vital to avoid mistakes. Being responsible for directing the whole process, he had no rest for 3 days and 3 nights.
Because fighting the Double 11 battle is difficult. No one dares to go to sleep at this time. Double 11 is a time to witness one's own strengths.
The buying frenzy leads to overconsumption, and much of the bulky packaging for delivery is not recycled. So how much waste does Double 11 generate? More on that after the break. Welcome back to the Pearl Report. On Double 11, massive online buying yields mounds of waste materials, from discarded packaging of products to goods rejected after impulsive purchasing. Yue lives in Guangzhou. Goods she bought on Double 11 are delivered to her about a week later. Her sister Shu'e, who joined her for Double 11, has returned home to Wenzhou. They arranged a video conference to open their purchases together. Yue quickly tore open the packaging without a thought of reusing it.
Sometimes cutting with scissors is too slow. It's quicker to forcibly remove or tear them open. Simple and rough.
Yue is a veteran online consumer who've removed all sorts of packaging from express deliveries. She likens the act to exercising.
You see their express delivery packaging? Securely bound by layers of tape. It's hard to remove. Usually we have many ways to open express deliveries. So my sister and I drew a picture of the opening process.
Yue says simple and crude packaging shows businessmen aren't sincere. You don't even want to buy the goods. On the other hand, he feels it's a waste when a merchant over-packages his goods to boost his image or ensure safe delivery.
A box within a box. More packaging in the package. See? It's a waste. 2 boxes in such a big box. I feel this bag's unnecessary, but it's also that the merchant fears being criticized by customers.
To attract customers, online shopping platforms offer a 7-day grace period to exchange or return goods. Just press a button, spend some delivery costs, and unwanted goods could be sent back.
The texture of this is crude. It feels prickly on the skin. So I'll call the courier, talk to the merchant, and return it.
Although the original box is torn, Yue says she's not worried. The courier will repackage it.
We can't try things on online, so the return rate of clothing is highest.
Each return of merchandise is a waste of resources, but it's also a waste not to return the goods.
If it's not a big problem with quality, I don't usually return goods. I just don't wear it or use it as much.
After an hour of unpacking the express deliveries, accumulating more rubbish than goods, Yue just threw the debris away.
Because we don't usually use the boxes. Some are torn and are useless, and bags like these, I'll throw them all away. They're a hassle.
This year, Yue bought a lot of facial masks, even though she still has some she bought last year.
Because at the time they were also cheap, I accumulated many of last year's war booty. I bought nearly 10,000 yuan worth of this brand alone. If it wasn't Double 11, I wouldn't be tempted to shop. Double 11 is bewitching, drives everyone crazy, irrational in a buying frenzy.
This is Huaqiangbei district of Shenzhen. After Double 11, couriers and merchants are busy packaging, transporting, and distributing goods. China's Postal Service estimates 1.5 billion express deliveries were made around Double 11 this year. If each weighed 0.2 kilograms, that's 300,000 tons of packages. It's believed over 70% of online shoppers threw away the packaging. Wastage from express deliveries is becoming increasingly serious. Official figures show 2016 saw 31.3 billion couriered packages, including 8.6 billion crates, 3.2 billion woven bags, 330 million rolls of adhesive tape, etc. Under 20% of them are recycled.
If we did sorting in our packaging venue, this would be one type. This is clean. Paper factories' consumption is rather low. The second type of paper is this. The color needs bleaching. This is the third type.
Now, some cardboard boxes from express deliveries are sold to recyclers and on to paper manufacturers to make paper paste to be reused. Gu Jinsan, a recycler in Shenzhen's Bao'an district, says Double 11 brings in more cardboard boxes, but many are wrapped in adhesive tape.
Those with a lot of adhesive tape, I don't know which type they belong to. Paper makers would take them at a discount. If the whole packaging has adhesive tape, paper factories will reject them. There's no point in making paper out of this lot.
Recyclers know only 80% of recycled waste paper can be used. Much of the rest goes into the environment and treated as garbage, so that's not good for the environment.
Environmentalists are alarmed by the wastage generated by Double 11. Professor Yang Zhongyi, who studied green packaging, says it's vital to minimize waste at the source.
To reduce, firstly, use less of the original material, so its consumption, including as matter or as energy, is low. Next is reuse. We hope they won't go excessively into the area of recycling. Needless to say, avoid the phase of disposal as garbage.
During the Double 11 period, this company tried reusable boxes for express delivery. Its Guangzhou branch experimented with 3,000 of these uniformly sized courier boxes, costing 25 yuan each, that can be reused 1,000 times.
It's used in much the same way as regular boxes. No need for any adhesive tape when using our shared courier boxes. It's 20 centimeters long and 30 centimeters wide. To seal the box, this buckle is used only once.
They say the shared courier boxes are mainly used to deliver electronic appliances, baby milk powder, and fragile products. Couriers bring them directly to customers.
现在我们公司提倡就是环保。 用这样胶箱可以回收利用的。
之前都是用那个盒子、纸箱子送的，那个的话不太安全吧，容易压扁，然后的货的话也容易坏，对吧？这个的话很环保，也很安全。
之前一般怎么处理那个快递盒子？
直接扔垃圾桶。
双11在限定优惠券，喂，闺蜜，还是我啊？哎，今天优惠券在哪里啊？原价1395，预售价509，领券立减30，20。
Wang Liang loves to shop online. He has stayed home to receive 3 to 4 express deliveries in a day. He spent 100,000 yuan online this year.
In my peak, I had about 5,000 Taobao points. You have to buy 500,000 to 600,000 yuan of goods a year to reach that. I bought these goods on previous Double 11s. Bought many bottles of hairspray. It's all gray on top. I initially bought 8 bottles. Used 1, 7 are left. They expired in 2017. Certainly, the merchant last year saw his goods will expire soon and hurriedly sold them. He's fobbing off his soon-to-expire goods on customers.
Wang Liang says the whole atmosphere of Double 11, including the promotions, the countdown, the discount activities, easily stimulate consumption and create much waste. Wang was also caught up in the buying frenzy in previous Double 11s, but this year he stayed away. He notes the prices of many goods are not as cheap as advertised.
For example, this product. The price now is 298 yuan. In the excitement of Double 11, it sold at 288 yuan, just 10 yuan less.
A year ago, Wang and a friend opened an online shop. They knew merchants would first jack up the price, then sell at 50% on Double 11. Some merchants even used friends to buy a product at a high price, then reimburse them under the table. If goods are not sold on Double 11, there'll be Double 12, more discounts on December 12.
This year's Double 11, compared with previous years, hit a new high. No applications for refunds on that day, only afterwards. Actually, the amount of refunds is astronomical. They're actually playing a numbers game. Customers are flipped around by these numbers.
Well, thank you for watching our show. It will be re-aired on Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, as well as online and on mobile apps. Until next time, from the Pearl Report team, good night, good luck, and good health.